That's pretty imposing. Just going through the front gate. Look at our weird shadows.
It was here that I was raised. I feel as if I haven't been back in ages. But it hasn't truly been so very long. They say home is where the heart is. But all I feel is... loneliness?
Oh, spare me your sickly sweet nostalgia.
Gasp!
I mean, we're going to kill you anyway, so...
I like how they just lightning striked in.
You! You're the one who slew Olivia!
I bid you, Victoria, unleash your full power. Spare nothing.
I wouldn't have it any other way. The kid gloves are coming right off!
If we're actually...
Why? Why did you kill Olivia?
If we're doing this now, I am not ready for this. I mean, we've faced them a little bit earlier on. We kind of know what we need to expect, and I am not ready for what I expect.
Why? Let me think. I suppose you could chalk it up to me and my butterfingers.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Agnès is... I get it, but she's real peeved.
Don't look at me like that. I mean, a crystal vestal? Ha! You're no match for me. And that goes for those fools you're with, too. You stumpy little brat! Stumpy little... Did you hear that, Victor?
Dear! How dare you hurl such heinous language at Victoria! I care not if you are the Grand Marshal's daughter. I'll not rest until you lie dead at Victoria's feet!
He's getting real angry now. His legs freak me out, too. He's very tall.
Fine. Then I'll not rest until that foul-mouthed girl falls head over heels for me.
She's like 5, ring a bell. Maybe older, maybe younger. I don't know. She's weird looking. What's your problem, ring a bell? I got distracted. I was gonna say, Victor has a very, Tumblr pretty boy vibe to him.
I'll have you know I'm in top form today. Now you'll see just how helpless you are before me. Go ahead and try and escape. I'm going to toy with you like a cat before I really sink my teeth into you.
Tiz is dead!
Not talking so big now, are you?
I don't like the, extreme screaming.
I grow bored with this. Better say your prayers. This ends...
So much for top form. Just wigging out. That was a long, painful noise.
It's happening again!
Quick, get her while she's down!
Victoria!
Victor! I can't breathe!
Alas, you've grown more unstable than I had feared. We must seek treatment at once!
Hey, wait!
Kind of abrupt ending there, but at least we're not finding them yet. Yeah, last time there was like a whole poison thing.
Where did they go?
I'd probably teleport it the way they teleport it in.
Victor spoke of getting treatment. The closest place around here for that would be... the room to the right!
Do we have to do that, or is there another sub-scenario? Oh, seems like it's the main thing. We might actually have to... I mean, it would make sense because we've been kind of focused in on the people we've seen in the council room being a big threat. It only gets worse from here. So it kind of makes sense that we would maybe have to deal with them. But I mentioned it before, I'm kind of surprised I did not remember that every other job was a optional thing. We'll see about setting up for this when we actually are there. I also slap in a divining. Only one chest here. Oh, it does seem pretty abrupt, doesn't it?
What? This...
Look!
What is that?
Looks like an artificial heart from Jonathan Colton.
Silence, if you please. She would likely perish if we were to disturb her now.
Victor S. Court? What is the meaning of this? Who or what exactly is that child?
Dog, that middle name, last name is like some Phoenix Wright shit.
Allow me to tell you a story, if I may.
In other words, you're stalling for time. Time enough to replenish Victoria's power.
No, that is not my intention. This treatment is merely a bid to save her life. Now, about that story. In truth, it is a tale of the not-too-distant past. Once upon a time, in a place not of this land, there was an orphan child suffering an incurable disease. Her name was Victoria.
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't just let us assume that was the case, but just tell us straight to her face right now.
Abandoned by physicians and all around her, she simply waited upon her inevitable demise, all the while gasping in pain and despair. But hearing her voiceless pleas, the Lord Marshal took her in his arms and brought her back to Eternia.
My father did that?
Were it not for his lordship, her fragile life would have soon been snuffed out. I am sure you are well aware, Adia, but science and medicine in our land have advanced greatly with the use of white magic. I was pulled from my studies on the Earth Crystal to treat her. And yet my treatments were still experimental, incomplete. She survived, but ill effects linger. Side effects graver still than her original condition. Fits like that you witness strike periodically, and their frequency increases with each day. Violent turns of mood soon stripped her of any semblance of self-control. Each time her tiny form is racked with pain, I ask myself, knowing the result, would I still have intervened as I did? But ever is my answer the same. As long as I draw breath, I will see that she does too. No matter how she suffers, I'll not allow her to die. She is both my crime and my redemption, my ego, my joy. I dedicate my entirety to her, and know no greater pleasure.
What nonsense.
Aw, dang, he did stall for time.
I mean, really, Victor. That was so boring and really long, too.
Forgive me, Victoria. How do you fare now?
Back to my old self. But I don't think I could take another one of those fits. Now, let's take care of these fools once and for all. To think you'd just stand around twiddling your thumbs when you had a second chance to finish me. But that just proves you're the fools I knew you were. Victoria! Don't blame me. You're the ones who just dug their own graves.
I don't know, it just feels weird for Agnès to be this, like, revenge heavy. I get it, I understand why, but, like, also the fact that she's still willing to just listen to a story and then be like, oh wait, I'm pretty peeved at what happened. Yeah, I was not ready for this. We'll see what we have to face. I think it's gonna basically be the same as when we fought them before. So, I don't think we're in a great spot. Good thing is, our examines are still here. So that helps. Roughly close enough to the same HP. Victor has more, and he is going to be kind of what we want to focus on, I believe. Sadly, we don't really have anything useful for, like, sword magic. I'm gonna jump it. I think everything that we have right now is not going to be a good option. I think, like, most of what they're going to do is going to be wide-range attacks. Doom. Elemental attacks up. Okay, that hits one individual. This is basically the, testing phase. I don't think we want to really do anything with that. I'm going to have Ring a Bell just go a little bit nuts. We'll see what we can steal in case I decide I don't want to do that. And then, what was... White Mage can dispel. Right, so we can... Poison Rods. They weren't carrying anything. Couldn't steal anything. And Staffs. I think the Staff's actually really good. So yeah, we do want to definitely steal those, but thankfully, I'm gonna assume the same with Victor. I think it is going to only be the one object. Doing no damage. Magic defense. Oh, we really need white magic up because we want to be able to use the Super Asuna. I don't think we can cure Doom. Okay. So that Exterminate, same thing that killed us, or yeah, basically killed us. Almost killed us. I think we survived barely last time. So, a couple of things. I think if you noticed, Exterminate missed Victor. I mean, you can kind of guess, I suppose, how Exterminate works. It's, especially if you keep fighting, but I believe it has to do with being poisoned. So... we can try to... we'll White Mage as our first option. Do I want a White Mage? Compared to Black Mage, what do we have? I believe Intelligence determines if a status ailment works. Well, Black Mage is also maxed out, so I guess we will keep. And since we aren't really benefiting too much from the split, we'll just do this. Does my White Mage have the ability to Super Asuna? Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if I was actually at that level for that, which could have been a little bit of a problem, but we are good there. We could try group cast as an option. This will make it so we could have poison affect both enemies. We could also protect and shell immediately, I think. Okay, so then from there, we could play with Crescent Moon. Could also slap Pirate on as a secondary in case we need big damage with Amped Strike. What I might do job-wise, actually, is change you to Knight. We're gonna play around a lot with this, actually. I do want you to still have singing. Like I said, I think nothing's going to be really a single target unless if they try smacking me. So I don't think that's going to really be too much of an issue. When taking damage, you get BP. We'll do that. I will dual shield. And just in case, where are you? Oh, we should just go into this menu. Poison immunity. Auto Phoenix might be good because of the Doom stat. It would depend on who we're facing. Yo, you know what? We didn't get anything good for Time Mage, did we? Because I know re-raise is something a Time Mage can get, but that's not something we currently are capable of doing. Okay, so... Oh, shoot. I'm thinking about things. We don't want these. I do kind of really want Raw Blind. Sometimes that menu doesn't work for me. I wish this would, like, indicate that it, like, affects agility. Because, like, I have an idea. Well, wait, no, we're good. We don't need Examine, because they've already been found. So I can do what I'm thinking about doing. Or at least try to. Trying to think as well. There's also the potential for a lot of other things that can happen. Oh, you know what actually can happen? I forgot I have that. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. New strats unlocking in my mind. How aggressive do I want to get with that, actually? We don't even need revenge. Let's not have revenge. This is why I like having options. We can workshop some crazy stuff right now. Magic armor. We have anti-magic. Magic defense when hit with a magic attack. Because I'm thinking about using protect and shell. So that's not really the most useful. Slow World could do something. Reduces ally enemies BP by 1 every 2 turns. With BP recover, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. That sounds a little crazy to try to do. Just trying to think of options. We'll throw on Auto Phoenix and see how that works as a helpful tool. We'll just go speed on. We're not using that, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure I got everyone BP recovery because I forgot. I think I was thinking about this moment. What's our status look like? Agility's... Agnès' is not awful. And then none of these help with agility. Okay, that's fine. I don't even know. I might not need the healing as much. I might want to focus more so on my int. None of this raises my int. So, forget what I said. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll workshop that. We'll see how it works. I might have to adjust afterwards. Wait a minute. Do we have... We do have Reflect. That is another option. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Wait, did I reflect myself? Did I decide to reflect instead of dispel? Whatever, it worked out. It did the trick. Which kind of also means that there's a little bit more tricks than I, have right now. Did I try reflecting Sing prior to this? I guess we don't really need the magic defense. We'll see what happens. We cannot cure, which is a bit of a big problem I have right now. If I thought about Reflect, Salve Maker would have been the better option. I mean, they're not reflected. I'm gonna seek out Poison, and it seems like that's a doable thing. If not, then Black Mage is kind of not what we need. Missed. And that does not get reflected. And we got our physical defense up. Okay, so Doom's still a problem. Oh, because I got Doom though, my BP went up.
You, a mere vestal, dare hinder my every move.
Your early years may be tragic indeed, but I cannot forgive what you've done! You stole the life of a dear friend from me!
Vengeance? I can relate to that. I've no interest in the Grand Marshal's fancy ideas. But we do agree on one thing. The need to crush the orthodoxy. Total annihilation would be too easy on them. They'll all pay for what they did to me.
Goodness. Good Doom. I do think I want Auto Phoenix on. Otherwise, I think we are in a great spot if we just vibe with what we've got. The biggest problem is the Doom counter, which I don't think we have anything to really counteract that. I would say we could even push Doom, but I think I'm gonna tweak our setup right now, so give me a minute to come back. Okay, I didn't really change too much. Tiz is not gonna be a knight, but I didn't really know what else to do with them, so I'm gonna go Swordmaster still. We'll be able to, I guess, still get defensive skills going on him a little bit. Like, we'll still try to counter and see if that works out. I did change his abilities. BP recovery, counter amp, auto phoenix. I did see auto phoenix, the way it works specifically is that someone has to be dead when Tiz's turn comes up for him to do it after his turn. So if Tiz already acted and someone gets killed, then it doesn't work. But he is a bit slower as a sword master, so maybe that'll work out. Ring a Bell I'm keeping as is. He can do enough damage with... I'm kind of hoping... Not really sure what I'm hoping. I do have medication on Agnès, so if I do decide to reflect, we have healing items to work with. And then I did see that in our special for rejuvenation, we can put Cure Doom. Otherwise, there is no other option for us with that. But that should be enough to keep us healthy, I think. And outside of that, it's just going to be whittling down, which I think we can kind of hyper-aggress well enough. But we'll see. I might be wrong. So we will default first. You, we will just have do some mugging. And you, we will immediately reflect all allies. Agnès is fast enough to do that. All elemental attacks up also shouldn't really matter too much because we have our reflect up. So really, until we have a reason to do anything, I will do our physical defense. I mean, we could try. I wonder if this will work. No, didn't poison. I was hoping. For now, I'll just do normal jumps. We have our reflect, so we can go to medication to actually first aid. Weakness! Reflect is the strategy. I think last time that happened, it didn't hit the weak point, but yeah, Reflect really does the trick. I believe we can't reflect magic. Well, if we reflect magic, we can't use these. Counter when taking attack from selected target. I mean, we could try that. Maybe I'll do, nothing ventured. Just for the hope. And then reflect still up. We will first aid. Got our staffs. Yeah, it hit her last time. It's a shame we can't target better. But yeah, I mean, we have what we need here for a victory. Unless if something crazy starts happening. So now I'll just slap him a little bit. Don't really need to first aid anymore. We could try making things by compounding. What was inoculate? Resistance. Oh gosh, if I knew how, I think we could. The big thing with Salve Maker, maybe I'll look into it. I think I have the list somewhere. I think one of the things we can do with Salve Maker is actually make enemies weak to something. Or like more susceptible to status ailments. Yeah, I do have a list, because I was going to try to make these just for the sake of having them. Never mind, I was wrong. So we won't worry about that. I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's any reason for us to really dispel. But I do realize now that there's a reason for me to put up Reflect again. Close one. We still need to mug the poison from you. Doesn't seem like there's much we can do with Agnès. It's good to have her, like, ready to help when things go bad. I think right now with one target being Doom, we probably are fine to just keep him as is. My BP recovery is not really being in effect now because I'm smashing Reflex on. I don't really know why I decided that was the best option. Especially since Agnès' speed seems to work out well enough. So maybe I should stop having that be available. Conceal anything. Because we'd be able to do a lot more if I let the poison happen. Okay. Yeah, I get ya.
I know, but we total help.
You want revenge? I get ya. That's the good damage. That's what you want to see. Come on. You got this. Alright, we don't have Reflect anymore. So let's try to take advantage of poison. I forgot about Soulmate. What a benefit that I just wasn't thinking about. I forgot this brings back all allies from KO2. We'll see how effective that is. Alright, he has Auto Phoenix down. Damn it. That's how that works. Doesn't work too well when that happens, huh? Judgment. Nothing ventured. Two options here. We will... Actually, we will double up a little bit more. We will raise the dead. We will... Do we have to raise the dead? This doesn't, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't use MP, and it, doesn't say it goes last, like, First Aid does. So that works. All ally. Oh, fuck! Oh, I don't think I Asuna. We're dead. It's over. I do. I don't know why I did it like that. Thankfully, she didn't do the other thing. We'll be okay. It'll be fine. Judgment. I can fix it. We don't need a mug anymore, so I can Godspeed. And you will try to fix this. We will try to fix this. One, we don't have to Asuna. We can... I should have paid attention to what everything I was doing was. Poisana. We'll just cure everyone. Godspeed! I am thinking that Reflect is a lot better, mainly because of that. Although I guess the, Fairy Aid is also what's kind of causing that to be a bigger issue. We can afford to jump. Do you have anything else really of benefit to us? We will... Yeah, maybe we'll reassess my idea here. Back to reflecting. Agnès is the only one that's doomed, so she'll be fine. Oh, Curata! I don't think we really have time for that. Do you think this would protect us from doom? I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? I don't think I'm using magic for anything else. Godspeed. And then we don't really have any reason to do anything with you. We'll just... First aid. We are definitely getting damage off on Victor, even though he healed. Although he is trying his best to deal with that. Oh, it didn't work. So first aid will actually happen at the end of the turn, right? Yeah, end of the turn, we can first aid to hopefully deal with Dia after we get a Phoenix down. Or not Phoenix, yeah, that's what I meant. It's not a lot of health back, but it's something. I was gonna say get my physical back up, but I don't really even think that's worth it. I am going to special.
We'll not stop here!
Get rid of our doom. We don't have reflect right now, but I'm going to work with that, I think. Although, again, darkness, my old friend. Could try dispelling Victor. Not dispelling him. We have like two options here. Dispel all foes. Oh god, I didn't even think about that. This would have actually worked so well. Yeah. Because I wonder if Fairy Aid would reflect. It doesn't, but it would have been neat. We can get a judgment off. But he can't cure himself now, which is kind of what I wanted. Everyone else is fine. Oh, I forgot we had Curata. Maybe should have tried to keep the thing going, but it's fine. Nothing ventured's not going to do anything for us. We'll just get attacks off. By Godspeed, it'll take us a couple more tries to get out of it. We really just want Victor to go away, so... thing that kind of blows is the jump is going to make Ursuna not work. Unless if she gets down faster, she might. There we go.
Forgive me, Victoria.
Oh, I didn't say you could die before me.
Ah, soulmate. Just keep jumping. No reason not to resurrect. Probably should have went for a cure, actually. Yeah, we will. We have enough, actually. BP, we'll just toss it all in there. I don't, I think Adia is faster than Tiz is. If only I just find things in my menu. Yeah. Although this is not going to cure Adia. Adia was too slow. Okay, that's fine. We'll just start using a little bit of judgment. I'm judging you. We could try Known Thine Enemy. We don't have, like, to really worry about healing happening at this point, so... If she goes physical, I guess magical also works. More than likely, she's gonna go magical. Before swine, try that again. I feel like that did not cure as much as I hoped it would. Ow. Take that! It's a lot easier to do this now. I guess I could have done it plenty of times, though, because it's not like Victor was going to do much else. Yeah, unless if poison happens, this is gonna work out fine. Poison happens. But BP recovery, you know what I mean? And we have enough that we can do this and also do our poison. I guess I can just Asuna. I think we're good on MP to get through this. Good miss. I guess mind lets that potentially happen. I'm not going to worry about activating, bringing Adia back. I will go for first aid, so when Phoenix Down is applied, it'll work. I should have had Healing Lore on for a lot more bonus damage. Would have been a good option. Do like a normal cure. She's gonna out of control. Oh, this might be a problem. Okay, she went for darkness. My main worry was she would go immediately to poison and exterminate because she doubled up like that. But it's working out fine. Cure. Big damage. I forgot she was negative BP, so that was a waste of a turn there. Tiz actually is working out. I could have definitely done a lot more with him there. But he's fine. He did good. Tiz did good. Part of me wants to, like, spam. Can I do this? I can't do it like this. I really, really, really like the idea of spamming it, but... Ow. Ow. Damn it. I want everyone to get experience. I want everyone to get experience, damn it. Resurrect, we will... Curata, everything. You seem to try, though. You were still fighting.
Not that fond of him, but I did need his treatments. It's better this way. Now I can finally die. Finally.
Yeah, get out of here. That was kind of fun. We basically... It was like nothing. We had everything under control, which is good, because we've had a couple of rough fights as of late. Everyone's 50. Well, Tiz decided to go ahead of everyone else, but whatever. We got Force Amulets and Amulets, and now we also get 2 new asterisks. Back-to-back asterisks. When was the last time that happened? Arcanist asterisk. Unleash awesome power by combining black magic. Highest magic attack favors Rogs. So basically, what we're getting is better black mage, and if you can imagine, Victor is better white mage. It's mostly like they paired together well with black mage or white mage, depending on what you do. Spirit Master. Also, I think Victor's outfit's cooler. Control elemental forces to support allies. Most effective healing magic favors staves. We had like fairy aid, but basically like better as far as a general support while being able to heal decently as well. Oh, just quick party chat. Let's hurry. What's wrong, Agnès? Why did you stop? Wait, Adia. Agnès needs a moment. We're almost to the Earth Crystal. We should hurry and awaken it. Everlast Tower is just ahead once we push through Central Command. Huh? Adia, my heart aches. I know what this must be like for you. I am sorry. Agnès. Agnès, hurry. If we don't awaken that crystal, the whole world will get swallowed up in darkness. We didn't come this far just to stop now, did we? There's only one to go. Awaken the Earth Crystal and it's all over. Huh. Let's go, Agnès. Together. The world is waiting for us to awaken this crystal. I know I must go. I know, but... Right. Everyone else in? I'll go. Of course we're coming. I mean, yeah, that was the plan. Let's check out those jobs. You've all grown so powerful. Time to leave Central Command and enter Everlast Tower. Alright, Spirit Master is kind of the one I'm more excited for, but we'll look at both. Save White Magic MP. Lowers the MP cost of White Magic by 25%. So obviously, like, that basically just means use White Magic as a sub-job. Spirit Ward. All elemental damage to the selected ally is nullified for 4 turns. Pretty cool. Doesn't that sound awesome? Auto Shell. Invokes Shell on yourself for 10 turns at start of battle. Seems alright as far as, like, getting a bit magic defensive, like, immediately. Speaking of magic defense, Fairy Aid boosts the target's elemental attacks to deal 1.5 times normal damage for 5 turns. I didn't even realize that cost Victor BP points. Convert BP. Sacrifice 25% of your maximum MP to raise your BP by 2. Now, remember my fun strategy of MP in a pinch. I don't think this counts with casting. Like, I don't think it's a magic spell. Could you imagine if this worked with like cast all? I think we could maximum by 2. I don't know how effective this would be if we spammed it immediately, but it's an option. This as just a default thing. Adaptation. The selected ally absorbs all elemental damage for 4 turns. Better than Spirit Ward. Good for, like, a defensive unit. Stillness. Stillness is how you break the game easily. Damage to all allies and enemies will be nullified for 2 turns. It is very useful, because you could also use this moment to start buffing if you need to. But if you finagle turn order correctly, you can basically just have your other party members do big damage, and then have your Spirit Master activate Stillness, where the enemy is just not allowed to act. I'm gonna try to not take full advantage of this. I might use it if I want to, like, buff or anything that might seem useful for it. It is good for kind of, like, reassessing yourself, because you, can, like, heal back up and everything. But we'll see. Holy One. Lowers physical attack by 25%, but boosts the effectiveness of recovery magic by 2.5 times. Pretty crazy. I don't remember what, Healing Lore does. Use magic. Doubles the effects of recovery effects when you use magic abilities or items to restore HP or MP. Overall, I think Healing Lore might be better. 2.5 is great, but Healing Lore covers a wider margin, I feel like. The lower physical attack kind of is whatever if you're being a magic user. You'll boost the effectiveness of recovery magic. Like, it has to be magic, which is the problem there. Greater Spirit Ward. All elemental damage to all allies is reduced for 4 turns. BP cost is something you have to kind of be aware of with all of this. Fairy Ward. Renders all allies immune to poison, blind, silence, sleep, paralysis, dread, berserk, confuse, charm, doom, death, and stop for 5 turns. No status effects to worry about. Again, BP, though, is where the danger is, but we have a lot of BP options. For all allies and enemies with 1 BP or more, reduce BP by 1. And for those with negative 1 BP or less, raise BP by 1. I think you could probably get some wild shenanigans with that. I'm kind of weird on BP usage entirely, but we could probably figure something out. Nullifies all elemental damage taken by all allies for 4 turns. Yeah, Fairy Ward, all that. Maximum HP. I remember being disappointed by this in Bravely Default 2, and I think it works the same way, actually. Maximum HP doubles only during battle. What this basically means is that, at the start of the battle, you will basically be starting with half health, because your HP pool will double, but you will still have the HP that you currently have. So let's say we are starting battle with 2,242 HP, but we have that maximum HP thing. When we start the battle, we will have a total potential of 4,484, but we will still have that 2,242. So it's good for, like, a defensive unit, but we do have to kind of put some effort into using it more usefully. And we're like a cute little scientist. We will... Oh, I did not change to abilities. Alright, well, Arcanist. Let's look at Arcanist. Absorb damage. Recovers HP equal to 25% of the damage taken from a magic attack. The effect is not triggered by damage from poison, nor by damage that results in a KO. Again, good for a defensive unit. 0. Raise the damage of magic attacks to 1.5 times normal when the last digit of your current MP is 0. Can't say that seems worth using an ability slot for. Convergence increases the damage of magic that can only be group cast to 1.5 times normal by narrowing its focus on a single target. Good for, like, a single boss fight, because then you can, Although I don't know, what do we have that would only be group cast? It would have to be like summons, right? I think that would be the only thing. Annihilation. Unleash a dark-based magic attack on all allies and enemies with -1 BP or less. Note that the lower the target's BP, the more damage will be dealt. Interesting usage potential. Raises the chance of imparting a status ailment, would have helped with trying to do poison. Inequity. Unleashes a dark-based magic attack on all allies and enemies with +1 BP or more. Higher the target's BP, more damage. Max black magic. MP cost of black magic is doubled, but also does 1.5 times more damage. And then, black magic amp was the other thing that was over here. It's not on my screen right now. Was it over here? It has to be over here. I don't know where else it would be. Did we not have a black magic amp? Maybe I'm crazy. What would be black magic amp? Unless if it's a, I don't know. I can't imagine it would be in a different thing. I thought it was something we knew about, but guess I'm crazy. Exterminate. Deal tremendous amount of dark damage to all allies and enemies who are in poison state. Like I said, that's pretty good, especially once you have that status ailment amplifier. And then absorb MP damage. Twilight. Instantly slay all allies and enemies who are in the sleep state. This will not work on certain enemies, such as bosses. Save black magic MP. Sacrifice. Sacrifices 25% of your maximum HP to raise your magic attack by 50% for 3 turns. And then, raises the damage of magic attacks. Where am I? Did I circle back down? I was looking at all of the top things. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was on that. There's black magic amp. Raises the MP cost of black magic, and then raises the damage. So you can double up. Corpse has a 75% chance to place one target in the doom state. I'm sure bosses are, like, immune. Deal a tremendous amount of dark damage to all allies and enemies who are in the poison state. Absorb, Twilight, save, sacrifice, HP. And then 0 out in annihilation and all that. My bad. Wasn't there... I feel like I'm missing something here, actually. Damage taken. So absorbing magic damage is actually pretty low on that. I thought there was like a for some reason I thought Agnès did like the opposite of Convergence, where it's like a group cast but like at everything. I guess I don't know what I'm thinking of. Deal high dark damage to all enemies. This is what maybe what I'm thinking of, just high dark damage to all enemies. I don't know. I must just be insane. I don't really, I don't really know if I care that much about Agnès, but we'll try to do something with that. I don't know how I want to do that. Where is everyone, job-wise? I mean, absorb magic defense would be nice. I don't know if Tiz would be the best option for this, but we'll try slapping that on him. Why not? Look at him with his little tail. We'll slap that on. I'm going to get rid of that stuff. We are going to focus him up on defense, though. We still want him to... This isn't going to work too well, but we really, really, really want him to stay defensive, I think. And then we will, I guess just give him his little physical defense. Look, he's so strong. He looks like such a freak. Everyone else can stay as is, I think. For now. Did I did not ability. Yes, we do want this to be white magic at the moment, not spirit master. White magic. we won't worry too much about everything else we have. Well, nothing up here. Something over here, though. Nothing over there. Okay, we are done with that part. Let's go!